Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm bringing to you the spoiler-free review of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. Now this is the third book in the Harry Potter series and the third book which we chose to read in this 7-month read-along or read-a-thon that is hosted by me. So let's get into today's video. First, let's see something about the plot of the book. Now, this is the third year of Harry in Hogwarts and he has to go and study there just like any other child. Now he's 13 years old and he's being treated the same way he was treated by his aunt and uncle in his house for the nth time, if you ask me. And his life goes on. He goes to Hogwarts, and the special thing about this here is that there is this prisoner called Sirius Black who has escaped from the wizarding prison Azkaban, and there's only one reason for him to escape from there, and it is just to murder Harry. And like Harry's life is so easy already, there's a murderer who's behind him now, who's trying to kill him most probably, and the plot progresses in such a way. Apart from these, we also have a huge focus towards the Quidditch life of Harry, because we have multiple Quidditch scenes that are occurring in this book, and also we have this Quidditch match or the Quidditch championship that is held in Hogwarts, in which Gryffindor actually wins at the end. This is not a big spoiler because everyone knows that Gryffindor is going to win every year, right? So that happens in this year too, but the ways in which it progresses and happens, that's really good. Moving on to the characters, we get quite a few different characters who are new that are put into the story. One of them being Sirius Black, as I explained in the plot of the book itself. He's this main antagonist kind of a character that has been portrayed in the book, and he goes in such a unique way throughout. And we also get a lot of backstory of Sirius Black as well. Apart from him, we have two different professors who we see in the third year. The one being Remus Lupin, who's the defense against the dark arts teacher for this year, and also we have another professor named Trelawney, who is going to be the divination professor. She is so unique, if you ask me. She is sometimes very annoying, she's very interesting, she moves really good coins in the plot of the story, which makes the story even more interesting. And we also have different artifacts which appear in the story. It's good, and these are some of the main characters which I can say. And apart from this, we also have an appearance of the Minister for Magic, who is Cornelius Fudge, and he makes quite a few appearances, like 2 to 3 scenes we have with Cornelius Fudge in the book itself, and they are as such portrayed in the movies as well, and it was really good. The scope of the characters, or the scope for the number of characters, and also the scope for the world has been expanded manifold in this book. Next, I'm going to say something about the most important pillar for the entire Harry Potter universe, which is the world building. If you ask me, the world building is the tastiest part in the Harry Potter universe, and it is very well done by J.K. Rowling. She has built this world such that it feels too real, and it feels like something which cannot not exist. And we have different things which are occurring in this wizarding world as a whole. We get many things that are going inside the Ministry of Magic, which is the government sort of thing or the organization in the wizarding world. And apart from that, we also get many information about Harry's parents' pasts, as well as the stories of Azkaban and how Lupin has gone some changes. We get some backstories for Snape as well, which builds the story very good. Apart from this, we also get mentionings of this village named Hogsmeade outside of Hogwarts, where children are allowed to go and visit during the weekends, during specific weekends alone. All these things they have concocted together and formed this very make-believe yet so surreal world. So the world building aspect, when it comes to the book number 3, has expanded the world in a wider range compared to the first 2 books. Lastly, I'd like to say something about the pacing of the book. Now, the first 2 books, that is the first book, is a bit slow paced, and we understand it because she needs to set up this new world which we readers must get used to before while reading the story. But the second book also, it's like a carbon copy of the first book, yet with a different climax. It is a bit boring, if you ask me. It is this much boring. And moving on to the third book now. As I said already before, the world has expanded manifold in this book, and apart from that, the pacing is also very well maintained by J.K. Rowling, because she has included different elements to the story which doesn't make the reader get bored. We don't just follow these 3 main characters who are Harry, Ron and Hermione. We also follow many other characters like Snape and other professors, Hagrid and Hagrid's history, how Dumbledore treats certain stuff, how McGonagall reacts to certain things, and what are the things going outside Hogwarts. All these things make the pacing of the book flow a bit better, and as a reader it makes us flip the pages more. Now for this reread, I was actually reading the book during a night time, and it made me sit through the night and finish the book. Usually a 300 to 400 page book is not so easy to sit and read in a single sitting, but this book made me do it. Though it was a reread, books don't make me sit and read them in a single sitting like this one did, and that's one of the main successes of the pacing and the building of the story as a whole. Overall, I rated this book 5 stars. If you're not able to judge me after I've been raving for 5 minutes continuously. And apart from that, I also enjoyed the book more and loved it even more this time than the first time when I read it. And it has been a wholesome story and has been a very good experience as well. And after reading the whole book in a single night, I just went forward and watched the movie the next morning itself, skipping sleep again, and it was such an experience. I'd recommend you guys to try it because it was so good. That's all for today, and do watch out for the Harry Potter discussion videos which I'll be posting tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, because I have a lot more thoughts in this book. So a single video will not be enough for me to put out all my thoughts, so I'm going to do 2 discussion videos for this one. And if you did enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.